Right, Lamai, question number 295. We have discussed up to question number 294. Then what is the answer for the question number 295? Question number 295. LK's 10 events after the reporting period. LK's 10 events after the reporting period. What is the answer for this question? Question number 295. Which of the following events should not be adjusted? Should not be adjusted in the financial statements according to LK's 10 events after the reporting period should not be adjusted. Out of following events, okay, what are the events that should not be adjusted to financial statements? Okay, right. In the let's say like this. Let's say our financial year ending date is let's say 31st March 2025. Financially ending date. Okay, financially ending date 31st March 2025. Our financial year is 24-25 financial year. Then events occurred after the reporting period. Events occurred after the reporting period. After the reporting period, but before directors approve financial statements. Before directors of the business before approve financial statements. Directors approve on the Kali, but after the financial year, after the financial year ending date, right? What are events that should not be adjusted in financial statements? First one, a debtor, right? Lamai, what's the answer? 295, what's the answer? What is the answer for the question number 295? A debtor who had provision for doubtful debts on the reporting date was declared bankrupt later. One of the debtor bankrupted after the financial year. Which of the following events should not be adjusted in financial statements? Should not be adjusted. A debtor who had provision for doubtful debts on the reporting date was declared bankrupt later. B. The final dividend for ordinary shareholders was declared. C. Inventory with cost on reporting date has to be sold for less than cost. What's the answer? What is the answer of this question? What is the answer? What's the answer? Anjika, Chanudi, Kenuli, Malaysia, Odeli, Presandu, Hamika. What's the answer? What is the answer for the question? Hello, what's the answer? What's the answer? The possible answer, Ramika, Pesandu, we have discussed events after the reporting period. We have discussed at the class. Yes, yes, yes. Lamai, only B, only B, only B, only B. The final dividend for the ordinary shareholders was declared. Bankrupted debtor we need to adjust. Okay, the bankrupted debtor before approving directors. Okay, we need to adjust. C, inventory with cost on the reporting date has to be sold for less than cost. Okay, on the reporting date, okay, after the reporting date, value of the closing stock has been decreased. The reporting date के पास से closing stock की value का drop पे and I can adjust करना होगा. My only B. Final dividend for shareholders was declared. Okay, no need to adjust until okay, until pay dividends. No need to adjust. हमें dividend declare करा केला adjust कराना है. Pay कराना होगा dividend recover. අපි දන්නවා මේක අපි දාන්නේ කරන්ට් account වල note එකක් මේක දාන්නේ note එකක් එන්නේ. තමයි only B, yeah, only B. Right. Question number 296. What's the answer for the question number 296? Parami PLC has the stated ordinary share capital 3 million of 60,000 shares as at 1st April 2024. 1st April 2024, they have 60,000 shares. Value is 3 million. Value is 3 million. The company capitalized reserves by issuing 1 share for every 5 shares on that day at the price of 20 per share. At the price of 20 per share. Further, a right issue was made, issuing 1 share for every 8 share held on 1st January 2025 at a price of 50 per share. At a price of 50 rupees per share. And then, what is the difference of ordinary share capital and the difference of total equity for the year ending? The difference of ordinary shares and the difference of total equity. Ordinary shares increase. Then how much the amount? How much the amount? How much the amount? Ordinary shares increase. Then how much the amount? And then total equity of the business increase by how much? What's the answer? Right now, what's the answer? Difference of ordinary share capital, difference of total equity. What is the answer? Now send me the answer. Comment any answer. If you have done the question, send me the answer soon. Now make one answer given. Difference of ordinary share capital, difference of total equity. Okay, the ordinary share capital increase. How much? What's the amount? What's the amount of increase in ordinary shares? Anjika, Chandri, Kenduri, what's the answer? Malaysia, Oneli, Pesandu, Ramika, what's the answer? Question number 296. මුකුත් ආන්සර් කරන්න නැහැ කියලා කියන්නේ හදලා නැහැ කියලා නේ. ඒකයි සිද්ධිය. හරි ළමයි මෙන්න බලන්න. Question number 296. Question number 296. Question number 296. 1st April 2024, ordinary shares value is 3 million. Ordinary share quantity is 60,000. Number of shares 60,000. Number of shares 60,000. And then the company capitalized reserves by issuing 1 share for every 5 shares on that day at a price of 20 per share. Reserve capitalization. Then retained earnings debit, ordinary shares credit. Translated from retained earnings to ordinary shares. No impact to total equity. But retained earnings decrease and ordinary shares increase. But no impact to total equity. By issuing bonus shares. By capitalizing reserves. There is no impact to total equity. No impact. Right? Total equity වලට impact එකක් වෙන්නේ නැහැ. Okay. Then here company capitalized reserves. Right, what's the amount? ළමයි මෙයාලා කීයකින් ordinary shares increase කරලා තියෙනවද? By issuing 1 share for every 5 shares. Number of shares 60,000. 60,000 divided by 5 multiplied by 1. Number of shares. And then price of a share is 20. Then how much? 60,000 divided by 5 multiplied by 1 multiplied by 20. 240,000. Total reserve capitalization 240,000. They have issued 12,000 shares. Reserve capitalization. Reserve capitalization. They have issued 12,000 shares. Number of shares 12,000. Value of the share 240,000. But no impact to total equity. Retained earnings debit, ordinary shares account credit. Right now, how much? They have 72,000 shares. Right. Total value of ordinary shares 3,240,000. 3,240,000. Total value of ordinary shares. And then issuance, and then further right issue was made by issuing 1 share for every 8 shares held on 1st January 2025. Okay, as at 1st January 2025, number of shares 72,000, value of total shares 3,240,000. And then they issued right. They made a right issue. Now, right issue का करा. 1 share for every 8 shares. 1 share for every 8 shares. At a price of 50. At a price of 650. पहला वाला याला right issue किया करा है. मेरे बारे में right now number of shares 72,000 available shares. Right now available shares 72,000. 72,000 divided by 8. 1 share for every 8 shares. 72,000 divided by 8 into 1. Number of shares. How many shares? 72,000 divided by 8 into 1. 9,000. They have issued 9,000 shares. 9,000 shares at 50 rupees per share. 50 rupees per share. 50 rupees per share. Then students, 9,000 multiplied by 50, 450,000. 450,000. 550,000. What's the value of this 450,000? Cash book debit, ordinary share account credit. Cash book debit, ordinary share account credit. Okay, now cash book debit, ordinary share account credit. Okay, cash book debit, ordinary share account credit. Then here 450,000. 450,000. 450,000. And then number of shares 9,000. Number of shares 9,000. Right. Now, how much the closing balance of ordered shares? How much the closing balance of ordered shares? 3,240 plus 450. 3,690. 3,690. Number of shares. Number of shares. 72,000 plus 9,000. 81,000 number of shares. Is it clear? Ramika, is it clear, Ramika? Pesandu clear, Pesandu. Only clear. Malaysia clear. Kerala, Chanudi, Anjika clear. Ramika, Mama, Hena, Thomas Ramika. Kerala, Mama, Hena, Thomas Rende. Malaysia, Mage voice, Mama, Hena, Thomas. In Micah Control January cover. Ramika, Mama, Hena, Rende, Ramika.
I know, sir.
Manu, take it, Kasanda, then Nagel. Kaliban. Now, the difference of order shares capital. The difference of order share capital. Opening balance 3 million. Closing balance 3,690,000. The difference of order shares, how much? 690,000. Right, the difference of order share capital increase 690. Increase 690,000. Increased by 690,000. Increased by 690,000. And the difference of total equity. My difference of total equity 450,000. Difference of total equity 450,000. Total equity increased by 450,000. Reserve capitalization करा के अलावा total equity का happen है. Retained earnings वाली move वाले दिख रहा है भी. Okay ने पहला वाला मुझे देख लो यहाँ से कर. हाँ first के लिए मैं क्या ना a difference of ordinary share capital increased by 690,000. Increased by 690,000. Difference of total equity increased by 450,000. 450,000. Question number 296, Himansa. 296. Okay, then question 296. Difference of ordinary share capital increased by 690,000. Difference of total equity increased by 450,000. Okay, clear, clear. Right. Now question number 297. Go to question number 297. 297. A profit for the year 1,300. Okay, figures are in thousand. Figures are in thousand. Profit for the year 1,300,000. 1,300. Profit for the year. Question number 297. Total comprehensive income for the year 1,500. Total comprehensive income. Okay, here total comprehensive income 1,500,000. 1,500. Question number 297. Question number 297. Question number 297. Profit for the year. Profit for the year 1,300,000 profit for the year. Total comprehensive income. Total comprehensive income 1,500,000. 1,500. Then here there's a difference of 200. What is that 200? Maybe a revaluation reserve. Maybe a revaluation reserve. Namanya mereka revaluation reserve kan tadi ya? Revaluation reserve. Revaluation reserve. Okay nih? Excessive revaluation reserve 200. Excessive revaluation reserve 200. 200. Okay nih? Right. And then on 31st March 2025, the cost of land 6,200 was revalued of 6,800, revalued at 6,800. But it is not recorded in books. But it is not recorded in books. Okay, but it is not recorded in books. Here, 31st March 25. 31st March 25, they have revalued their land at 6,800. But it was not recorded in books. Then here, how much the revaluation surplus? 6,200 land was revalued at 6,800. How much the revaluation surplus? 600. 600 revaluation surplus. 600. 600. Right, and then here the amount of total comprehensive income for the year ending 31st March 25 and the value of the revaluation surplus as at 31st March 25. The amount of total comprehensive income. Now, how much the total comprehensive income? How much total comprehensive income? Total comprehensive income. So this 1,500. We need to add 600. But lamai question है कि मैं 200 का पूछ किया ना 200 का. lamai 200 तनिवार में का revaluation surplus एक मुका. खाली lamai furniture का खाली मुका revalue का lamai 200 तीनों gain का. अरे आपने देखा है मूल फॉर्मेशन है अभी का नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन है. अभी हम लोग revaluation surplus है क्यों? अभी A level ला उधर डिफरेंस का बारे में revaluation surplus है कितने करने? Surplus है कितने करने? पहले मुका खाला में मैं और आइटम का revalue कर ला surplus है क्या थी 200. अरे ये डिफरेंस है तुम्हारा मेरी 200 existing amount है 200 है. then मतलब क्या ला मैं? What's the total comprehensive income? 1,500 plus 600. How much? 2,100. Total comprehensive income. Total comprehensive income 2,100. 100 total comprehensive income. 1,500 plus 600. 2,100 total comprehensive income. Total comprehensive income. Okay, Lamai. Total comprehensive income 2,100. And then how is the revaluation surplus? Surplus how much? 600 plus 200. Okay, yes, another 200 Lamai. Our 200 I will make 200 plus 600 revaluation surplus. Okay, no, 800. 800. Total comprehensive income 2,100. Revaluation surplus 800. I don't know what 200 existing amount. Existing amount plus 600. Total revaluation surplus how much? 800. Total revaluation surplus 800. Total amount. අපිට ළමයි question එකේ කිව්වා නම් revaluation surplus of land කියලා ළමයි 600 දාලා පුළුවන්. අපිට එහෙම කියන්න නෑ නේද? Revaluation surplus 800. 800. Clear? Anjika clear Anjika? Chanudi clear Chanudi. Himansa clear. Kerali Manisha. Okay, clear. Only Pesadu, Ramika clear. Clear. Pesadu clear. Pesadu. Only Sanitya clear.
Yes, sir.
Clear, right? Himansa clear. Himansa.
Yes, sir.
Clear. अब मैं 200 දෙකලා අපිට මොකක් කියන්නේ නැහැ. එහෙනම් අපි ඒකත් ඇඩ් කරලා තමයි රිවැලියු සර්ප්ලස් එක දාන්නේ. තව අයිටම් එක රිවැලියු කරපු කියලා තමයි සර්ප්ලස් එක. ඒකට මොකක් අපිට කියන්න දෙයක් නැහැ. 200 දෙක ඇඩ් කරලා තමයි ගන්න. හරි. right. right ළමයි යන්න බලන්න. right. right. Next question. Next two questions. Right. 298, 299, 300. Again, not question number 298, 299, 300. Right. Using following trial balance of Saranga PLC as a 31st March 25, answer the questions. Right. Answer following question. Right. Last three questions of paper 12. Last three questions. Right. Sales 6,500. Provision for income tax first April 24 300. Profit before tax 1,200. Ordinary share capital 7,000. Retained earnings 6,000. Retained earnings 6,000. Right. It should be adjusted the estimated income tax for the year 24-25 as 1/3 of the profit before tax. And the actual payable tax liability is 450 for the accounting year 23-24. Right, then the amount of income tax can be seen in the statement of profit or loss and other comprehensive income of Saranga PLC. Right, now what's the answer? What's the answer? What's the answer? What is the answer of this question? Sales 6,500 sales. Provision for income tax as accepted. 1st April 24, 300. Provision for income tax. Opening provision for income tax 300. Profit before tax 1200. Ordinary share capital 7000. Retained earnings 6000. It should be adjusted the estimated income tax for the year 24-25 as 1/3 of the profit before tax and actual payable tax liability is 450 for the accounting year 23-24. The amount of income tax can be seen in statement of profit. Like income tax, that should be charged to profit and loss. Profit and loss is क्या charge करना होगा? Right, lamai 298. What's the answer? 298. lamai කොහොමද answer කෙරෙන්නේ? 298. paper එක කරලා තියන්නේ ගෙදර. එතන ඉවරයි යා. දැන් ගොඩක් අය කරලා නැහැ papers. ඒකයි answers එන්නේ නැති. The answers quick answers එන්නේ දෙන්නකින් තමයි ඉන්නේ. අද ඒ දෙන්න නැහැ. අද දෙන්නවට අද new year හින්දා ඇවිල්ලා නැහැ. අමානි උස්මාන්. ඒ දෙන්න තමයි මට answers එවන්නේ ටටක් ගාලා හැම වෙලාවෙම. Himansa. The amount of income tax can be seen in statement profit or loss. Right. Himansa බලන්න අපෝ අපි ඒක discuss කරා ඊයේ. මලේසියා මොකක්ද දෙන්නේ ආසික මලේසියා? MCQ level මේ class එක ආට ගොඩක් important ගොඩක් ඒවා මතක වෙලා තියෙන ඒවා ටක් ගාලා revise කරගන්න. ඒක physical ළමයිට මේක additional ආට class එකක් මේක. ආති benefit එක ගත්තොත් ඔයාලට තමයි benefit එක එන්නේ. ආපු නැති කට්ටියට අනිවාර්යෙන්ම මම දන්නේ හැමෝම බලලා videos බලන්න කියලා මේ MCQ paper එක කරනකොට ඔයාලට A level exam එකේ මේක තමයි November 10th වලින් පස්සේ තමයි ඔයාලට තේරෙන්නේ exam දෙන දවස් ආව තේරෙන්නේ අපරාධ ක්ලාස් වලට ආවේ නැහැ කියලා. හරි. ඔයාලට මේ ආව නැති සෙට් එක. ළමයි මොකක්ද දෙන්නේ ආසක මලේසියා? සාමාන්‍ය උස්මානිය ගම ටක් ගාලා ආන්සර් සෙවන. ඒ කියන්නේ අනිවාර්යයෙන් ඒ දෙන කරලා තියෙන papers. papers කරලා තමයි ඉතින් මම ක්ලාස් එකට. මෙන්න බලන්න ළමයි. මෙන්න බලන්න. අපි මේ කරා 298 298 ලා වෙන්න බලන්න. Income tax expense for the year. Income tax expense for the year. Income tax expense for the year. Right, when income tax expense for the year. Right, our financial year, right, right. Previous financial year is 23-24. 23-24 opening balance is payable balance for the 23-24 is 300. 300. Actual payable tax liability is 450 for the accounting year 23-24. For the last financial year, actual payable amount is yes, actual payable amount. Actual payable amount 450. Actual payable amount, let's say, okay, yeah, let's say, actual payable amount 450. For the last financial, let's say, අපි මේ කිව්වා cash in pay කරා කියලා ළමයි. cash in pay කරා ළමයි මෙතන වෙන්න බලන්න. last year ඔයාලා ළමයි 450 cash in pay කරා ළමයි මෙන්න බලන්න ඔයාලට එනවා 150 එනවා ළමයි under position එක 150 under position. Under position 150. Right, ළමයි මෙන්න income tax expense. Income tax expense 24-25. 23-24 account credit. 24-25 account debit. Income tax expense account debit 150. under provision, under provision, under provision 150, under provision 150, and then it should be adjusted the estimated income tax for the year 24-25 as 1/3 of the profit before tax. Profit before tax 1,200. 1,200 divided by 3, 1 multiplied by 1, 400. Income tax expense for the current financial year 400. Income tax expense account debit 400. Income tax expense account debit 400. Income tax payable account. Payable account credit 400. Payable account credit 400. Payable account credit 400. Income tax payable account. Payable account credit 400. තමයි මේ 450 pay කරලා නැත්නම් මේකත් මේකට තමයි යන්නේ. Income tax payable account. Payable account. Income tax account debit payable account credit 450. 450. Then income tax expense for the period how much? Clear then? 550, 550. 550 should be transferred to profit and loss. තමයි මේක තමයි income tax expense එක එන්නේ profit and loss එකට. Note number 3 company accounts. Note number 3 company accounts. Then income tax expense for the period 550. For the current financial year 400. Under provision for the last financial year 150. Total amount 550. මේක තමයි deduct කරන්න ඕනේ income statement එකේ income tax expense for the period 550. Then answer for the question number 298. 550. Answer for the question number 298. 550. 550. 550. 550. Anjika clear, Anjika? Anjik clear? Chanudi clear? Himansa? Kenuli clear? Malaysia?
Yes, sir.
Clear? Right. Question number 299. Tama mein kalla nahi. BSL वाले सवाल कर लेते थे. The net profit ratio of Sarak PLC. Net profit ratio. Now, how to calculate net profit ratio? Net profit ratio. Now, net profit ratio का नहीं मालूम है. How to calculate net profit ratio? Question number 299. Net profit ratio. Net profit ratio. Net profit divided by sales into 100. Net profit means profit after tax. Profit after tax divided by sales into 100. Now, profit after tax. Profit before tax 1,200. Profit before tax. Then total income tax for the period 550. 1,200 profit before tax. PBT minus 550. 650. 650. Profit after tax 650. Profit after tax 650 divided by total sales. Total sales 6,500 into 100. Into 100. Net profit ratio 650 divided by 6,500 into 100. 10%. 10%. 10%. Net profit ratio 10%. Net profit ratio 10%. අපි තාම ඩිස්කස් කරලා නැහැ. අර last lesson. 2 weeks වලින් අපි complete කරමු cash flow. ඊට පස්සේ තමයි අපි last lesson එක තමයි cash ratios. ඒක තමයි මේ week මේ month එකේ syllabus fully complete වෙනවා. Ratios class. හරිනේ? 10%. Last one. The ratio of return on equity of Sarang PLC. Return on equity. Return on equity. Return on equity. Return on equity. The return that should be payable to equity holders. Equity holders. Equity holders. shareholders. Return on equity. Return on equity. ළමයි the return of equity holders. The return of shareholders. The return of shareholders. Question number 300. Question number 300. ළමයි shareholders ලාගේ ළමයි return එක තමයි 650 කියලා කියන්නේ. Profit after tax. That profit after tax payable to ordinary shareholders. Shareholders. Then when profit after tax 650 divided by equity capital. Equity capital. Okay, profit after tax divided by equity capital. Equity, total equity. Total equity includes share capital plus reserves. Share capital plus reserves. Share capital plus reserves. Now here in this question, share capital 7,000. Reserves. Now reserves only retained earnings. Retained earnings 6,000. 6,000. Multiplied by 100. Multiplied by 100. Return on equity. Total return earned by equity shareholders. Okay, equity holders, shareholders. Isn't it? 650, like 650 divided by 13,000 into 100. 5%. 5%. Return on equity, 5%. Return on equity, 5%. Return on equity, how much? 5%. 5%. Return on equity, 5%. Clear? Okay then. Okay then, Ramai. Okay then. Well, Ramai, paper 12 done. Finish. Paper 12 ඉවරයි ළමයි. අපි යමු paper 13 වලට. Paper 13. ළමයි paper 13 එකේ first question එක අපි question number 302 අපි මේ week එකේ discuss කරනවා එක class එකේ cash flow statement අපි last lesson එකේ cash flow නේ. එතකොට ඒක discuss වෙනවා. මේ month එකේ discuss කරනවා නම් ඊළඟ form එක පොඩ්ඩක් කියලා දෙන්න මොකක්ද වෙන්නේ කියලා. ඒක ඔයාලට question එක කරනකොට තමයි idea එක එන්නේ. හරිනේ? මම ඉතින් අනිත් ළමයිට කරලා ඇති මේ ප්‍රසන්දු කෙනොලිට එහෙම කරලා ඇති සමහර ලාවට අංජික ඔයාලා සමහර කරලා ඇති බලන්න. හරිනේ? ඩග්ගා discuss කරමු. ඒක අනිත් ළමයිට මගේ physical ළමයිට මේ month එකේ අපි මේ June වල cash flow යනවා. cash flow ඊට පස්සේ ratios ඊට පස්සේ syllabus fully covered. ඒ ළමයිට. तो අපි මේ week එකේ එන next 2 weeks වල වගේ අනිවාර්යෙන් discuss කරනවා cash flow. හරිනේ? SSF එකේ start කරලා තියෙන cash flow ඉතින් එකේ මම හිතන්නේ තාම chapter 15 යන්නේ. 15 එක complete කරලා cash flow වලට යන්න. right. තව ඉතින් Monday වගේ next week අනිවාර්යෙන්ම හිමාසටේම මේක ඔයාලට study ගන්න පුළුවන්. next coming Wednesday මේක discuss කරනවා. දැන් තමයි question එක අපි discuss කරමු පොඩ්ඩක් මොකද වෙන්නේ කියලා. ඒක හරියට හරි. තමයි යනවා paper 13. go to paper 13. Right, now look at the paper 13. Question number 301. Right, here, ordinary share capital, opening balance 1,600, closing balance 1,700, ordinary share capital. Right, retained earnings Opening balance 600, closing balance 900. Retained earnings. PP carrying amount. Opening balance 550, closing balance 490. PP. Trade receivable 150, opening, closing balance 100. Trade payable, opening balance 90, closing balance 75. The income tax for the year is 1/3 of profit before tax. Income tax for the year is 1/3 of profit before tax. 1/3. 1/3 of profit before tax. It was capitalized the reserves during the year. It was not any sales or disposal of PP. No sale or disposal of PP. It was paid interim dividend of 50,000. 50,000 interim dividend payment. Okay, right. And then insurance. The profit before tax of the company for the year ending 31st March 2025 is profit before tax. How much? Profit before tax, how much? Profit before tax. What is the answer of this question? Profit before tax. Right, Hima's answer is answer more than Hari answer. Answer correct, Hima's. Profit before tax. What about others, Samay? PBT. Right, now environment. Question number 301, paper 13, question number 301. Right, Samay, retained earnings. Retained earnings account. Right, students, in this question, opening retained earnings 600. Opening retained earnings 600. Closing retained earnings 900. Closing retained earnings 900. Opening retained earnings 600. Closing retained earnings 900. PP carrying amount, trade receivable, trade payable, right? Okay, right. And then the income tax for the year 1/3 of profit before tax. Okay, right. It was capitalized the reserves during the year. Reserve capitalization. The difference between Odisha capital opening balance and closing balance 100. Opening share capital के closing share capital का difference के 100 डेली 100. ये 100 देने वाला मैं ये तीन 100 के अलावा reserve capitalization. then हमारे double entry है. Retained earnings debit Odisha account credit. Retained earnings debit Odisha account credit. Reserve capitalization bonus share issue. Then insurance. Retained earnings account debit 100. Ordinary shares. Odisha account credit 100. Retained earnings. Reserve capitalization 100. Reserve capitalization number कितने 100 reserve capitalization 100. Right. There's no disposal of PPE. It was paid interim dividend 50. What's the double entry of that 50? Cash credit, retained earnings account debit 50. Dividend paid 50. The insurance profit for the period how much? Profit for the period 900 plus 150, 1050 minus 600 450. Profit for the period. Profit for the year 450. Profit for the year 450. Lamai, profit for the year calculate profit for the year 450 profit for the year. And then minus tax. Now I made a tax minus tax. I mean profit before tax. After a care make a calculate. Before tax. Profit before tax. Now I mean one. Question again, the income tax for the year is 1/3 of profit before tax. Income tax is 1/3. 1/3 of profit before tax. Income tax is 1/3 of profit before. Profit before tax again, 1/3 income tax. Balance 2/3 1/3 income tax and balance 2/3 profit for the year. Income tax 1 balance 2 profit for the year. Balance 2 profit for the year. Balance 2 profit for the year. Clear? Clear. Then students in profit for the year 450 and 1/3 profit now. 2/3 profit for the year. And 2 can profit. Then divide 450 by 2. Now 450 equal to 2. Divide by 2. If you want to calculate profit before tax, multiplied by 3. Multiplied by 3. If you want to calculate tax, multiplied by 1. 450 divided by 2 multiplied by 1. 450 divided by 2 multiplied by 3. And PBT multiplied by 3 only. Where 450 by 2. Now PBT के दिन में के 450 divided by 2 multiplied by 3. Profit before tax 675. Profit before tax 675. Now I make किए दिन income tax for the period 225. Income tax for the period 200. Then students, answer for the question number 301. The profit before tax for the company for the accounting year is 675. 675,000. तुम्हारा क्या आंसर आ रही है? तुम्हारा 675. Profit before tax 675. Anjika clear Anjika. Can you read clear? Can you read?
Yes, sir.
Yes, right. Malaysia. Okay, the Malaysia.
Clear, sir.
Okay, right. Orderly clear, orderly.
Yeah.
Only number 2 available, number 1 not available. Right? Right. Hari, lama only hari. Lama everybody does make 302 ke the net cash flows generated from operational activities for the year 31st March 2025 is තමයි ඒක සාමාන්‍යයෙන් මේ අපි තාම කරලා නැහැ මම නිකන් අපි ඩිස්කස් කරමු මම පොඩ්ඩක් කියලා දෙන්න කොහොමද වෙන්නේ කියලා මම හිතන්නේ කෙලුලි ඔයාලා cash flow කරලා තියෙනවද කෙලුලි
නෑ තාම.
තාම කරලා නැහැ හරි එහෙනම් මම පොඩ්ඩක් ආන්සර් එක චුට්ටක් ගන්න විදිහ පොඩ්ඩක් කියලා දෙන්නම් එතකොට ඔයාලා cash flow අර lesson එක complete කරන්න නැතුව මේක පොඩ්ඩක් ඔයාලට clear නැහැ වෙන බලන්න මෙතන කියනවා net cash flows generated from operational activities. Now, LK 7 LK 7 cash flow statements. right. Right. ළමයි cash flow එක divide කරන්න පුළුවන් item තුනකට ළමයි මෙන්න බලන්න මේ operating activities, investing activities and financing activities. Cash flow of a business, cash flows of a business. Basically, we can divide into three. Cash flows generated from operating activities, cash flows generated from investing activities, cash flows generated from financing activities. So අපිට මෙහෙම cash flow එක අපිට divide කරන්න පුළුවන්. Okay, the students, when we calculating cash flows from investing and financing activities, we use direct method. Directly we calculate cash inflows and cash outflows from investing activities and financing activities. And directly we calculate කරලා ගන්න. Directly calculate කරලා ගන්න. But ළමයි, there are two methods to calculate cash flows of operating activities. Direct method and indirect method. Indirect method. ළමයි methods දෙකක් තියෙනවා. Operating activities වල cash flow එක ගන්න direct method and indirect. ළමයි මෙතන අපිට answer ගන්න වෙන්නේ indirect method එකෙන් ගන්න. Indirect method එක ළමයි ගන්න මෙහෙමයි. මෙන්න බලන්න ළමයි අපි profit before tax එක convert කරනවා cash flow. ඒක තියෙන දේවල් මම කියලා දෙන්නම් අපි class එකේ discuss කරමු ළමයි මෙන්න බලන්න profit before tax converted to cash. දැන් මේ question එකේ ළමයි profit before tax එක කීයද ආවේ 675. මෙන්න බලන්න profit before tax converted to cash. Profit before tax 675. Profit before tax ළමයි 675. මේක ළමයි cash වල convert කරනවා. ළමයි මෙන්න බලන්න අපි අර chapter 16 investment decision කරනවත් කරලා ඇති අපි ළමයි depreciation add back කරනවා cash flow එකට. Cash flow calculate කරන්න profit එකට. ඒ වගේ ළමයි මෙන්න බලන්න මෙතනද කියලා මෙන්න PPE opening balance 550 PPE. Opening balance 550 PPE closing balance 490. තමයි 60 කියන්නේ මොකද්ද ළමයි? Depreciation of PPE. Depreciation of PPE how much? 60. ළමයි එහෙනම් ඒක add back කරන්න. තමයි මෙන්න depreciation we need to add back. 60 we need to add back. 60 we need to add back. ළමයි තව මේකේ තියෙනවා තමයි working capital adjustments කියලා step එකක්. Working capital adjustments. Working capital adjustments. දැන් ළමයි working capital adjustments වල අපි කරනවා working capital movements අපි add කරනවා minus කරනවා මේක cash වල convert. ඒක cash flow discuss කරනකොට අපි detail discuss කරනවා මම ඒකේ logical idea එක කියලා දෙන්න ළමයි මේක අපි discuss කරමු. ළමයි මෙන්න බලන්න දැන් මෙතන ගත්තොත් මේකේ තියෙනවා working capital වල ළමයි categorize කරනවා මේ දෙක. Trade receivable and trade payable. Trade receivable and trade payable. දැන් මෙන්න බලන්න trade receivable opening balance 150, closing balance 100, trade receivable decreased by 50. Decrease in trade receivable ළමයි මෙන්න බලන්න. Decrease in trade receivable. Decrease in trade receivable. ළමයි decrease in trade receivable ළමයි මෙතන plus කරනවා 50. Decrease in trade receivable ළමයි plus කරනවා 50. plus කරන එක කියලා මම කියලා දෙන්නම්. Okay ළමයි decrease in trade receivable plus 50. Decrease in trade receivable plus 50. ළමයි එක plus කරනවා 50. Okay decrease in trade receivable plus 50. ළමයි සමහර තියෙනවා trade payable 90 to 75. Trade payable 90 to 75. ළමයි trade payable decreased by 15. Trade payable decreased by 15 rupees. Okay, trade payable decreased by 15 rupees. Trade payable. Now, decrease in trade payable, we need to add, we need to deduct. අපි ළම assume කරන විදිහ අපි නිකන් data අපි suppliers වලට cash pay කරලා වගේ. Decreasing trade receivable minus 15. මේක ළමයි class එකේ discuss කරන්න ඕන question එකක් මේ තියෙන්නේ. class එකේ අපි discuss කරමු මේක විතර නෙවෙයි අපි cash flow ඉස්සෙල්ලා class එකේ discuss කරලා ඉන්නෝනේ මේ ටිකට enter වෙන්න. නැත්තම් පොඩක් අමාරු ගියා. ඒකට time යනවා මේක discuss කරන්න. Decreasing trade payable ළමයි 15 minus decreasing trade receivable. Decreasing trade receivable 15 minus. Okay, trade receivable minus. Right නේ right. අද ළමයි මෙන්න බලන්න මෙතන ඊට පස්සේ ළමයි මෙතන අපිට ගන්න පුළුවන් operating cash flows generated from cash flows generated from operating activities අපිට calculate කරන්න. Cash flows generated from operating activities. අපිට ළමයි දැන් calculate කරන්න පුළුවන්. මෙන්න බලන්න 675 plus 60 plus 15 minus 15 770 770 770 ළමයි ඊට පස්සේ ළමයි මෙතන දැන් වෙන්න ඕනේ ඊට පස්සේ ළමයි අපි tax එකක් කරනවානේ 225 ළමයි tax වල opening balance closing balance නැහැ. ඒ කියන්නේ අපි ළමයි assume කරනවා මෙතන ළමයි total tax paid by the business. Total 225 tax has been paid by the business. ළමයි නම් වෙන්නේ tax එක ළමයි වෙන්නේ tax paid deduct වෙන්න ඕන. tax paid deduct කරනවා. tax paid deduct කරනවා. ළමයි වෙන්නේ tax paid ළමයි 225 අපි deduct කරනවා. ළමයි මේ දැන් එන්නේ ළමයි net cash flows generated from operating activities 770 minus 225 ළමයි 545. Okay, 540. 545. But the no sir. දැන් ඒකයි මේකයි වෙනස් කවුද හිමන්සා ඒ chapter 16 වල තියෙන්නේ management accounting base කරලා මේ තියෙන්නේ financial accounting base කරලා හරිද හිමන්සා ඔය මාස ඒතර තියෙන්නේ chapter 16 base කරලා ඒ තියෙන්නේ එක management accounting මේ තියෙන්නේ financial accounting okay මෙතන වෙනම scene එකක් මෙතන අපි ඒක class එකේ discuss කරමු මේ week එකේ ඒක උඩ හරියා අපි base එක discuss කරන එකට ඔයාලට මේක clear වෙනවා ඔය මේක answer එකට 545 වෙයි answer එකට 545 545 answer තමයි මෙන්න question number 302 the net cash flow generated from operation activities for the year ending 31st March 25 is 545 545 545 okay ne right ne hai right ළමයි යනවා question number 303 now I go to the question number 303 question number 303 question number 303 following cost of production information relates to a shoe producing company for the month of January 2025 raw material leather other salaries direct indirect should designing expenses administration expenses advertising expenses it has been produced 10,000 pair of shoes during the month of January 25 the total production cost at the cost of a pair of shoe for the month of January are what's the answer total production cost how much am I total production cost 5,000 plus 2,000 plus 1,600 plus 1,000 plus should decide expenses 1,000 these are the production cost then total production cost how much 5,000 plus 2,000 1,600 plus 1000 plus 1800 total amount 11,400. 11,400 my total amount. Here my answer should be 11,400 total production cost. Total production cost 11,400. Production cost of a pair of shoes. Production cost of a pair of shoes. Right, am I? 11,400 means 11,400,000. 11,400,000 divided by 10,000. Cost of a pair of shoes. Pair of shoe. Right, then what's the answer? What's the answer? 11,400,000 divided by 10,000. What's the answer? 1,140. 1,140. Right. Production cost of a pair of shoes 1,140. 11,400 divided by 10. 1,140. 1,140. Right. Finish. Right. Okay. Clear? Must clear? Can clear? Can Malaysia clear? Malaysia?
Yes, sir.
Clear, right. Right. Question number 304. What's answer? Production cost of a good is equal to. What is the answer for the question number 304?
Fifth one.
Yes, fifth one is answer. Prime cost and production overhead cost. Yes, fifth one is answer. Fifth one is answer. Question number 305. Select the answer that the overhead cost and the basis of apportionment is correctly represented. What's the answer?
Second one.
Yes, now second one is answer. Expenses of canteen, number of employees. Canteen expenses we need to allocate using number of employees. Yes. Here second one is answer. Right. Question number 306. Question number 306. Indicate the following financial statements are prepared under financial accounting or management accounting. Right. Now, financial accounting, management accounting, profit or loss and other comprehensive statement. Financial management.
Financial.
Yes, financial. Overhead apportionment sheet.
Management.
Yes, management accounting. Pay sheet of employees.
Management.
Management accounting. Statement of equity changes in equity.
Financial.
Yes. Yes, correct. Right. Hima's answer is correct. Right. Financial accounting. Right. Question number 307. The transactions which are affected to change the equity of a business. What are the transactions?
Additional capital, income, expenses, and drawings.
Yes. Income, expenses, capital, drawings. Yes, right. Am I correct? I'm right.
Excuse me, sir. ඒවට මේ examples ලිව්වොත් වැරදිද?
Example නෙමෙයි ඉල්ලන්නේ. Transaction ඉල්ලන්නේ. කෙලිම income, expenses, additional capital, drawings විතරයි ගන්න. ඒ බලුවා නැති මාසා. ඔකේ දී මාසා. Right නේ? හරි. Well, ළමයි බලන්න. Question number 308 බලන්න. Question number 308 බලන්න. ළමයි accounting concepts ඉන්න තියෙන lazy question එකක්. Right. ළමයි classifying assets as current and non-current. මොකද මේ concept එක?
Going concern.
Yes, going concern concept. Second one. Occasions of exchanging goods to the customer is recognized as sales revenue.
Realization.
Yes, realization concept. Third one, indicating annual depreciation of non-current assets in income statement.
Matching.
Matching concept any. Matching concept. Right, Himan's answer correct. Right. Last one, now, introducing debtor and creditors in the statement of financial, in the financial statement. Yes, now accrual concept. I'll make accrual concept. Answer correct. Right. Accrual concept. Hari, lamai takkan mana? Question number 309. State the following accounts. State the following accounts are in which type of account in the ledger. Provision for doubtful debts account. What in the type of account? Asset, liability, equity, income, or expenses. Provision for doubtful debts. Provision for doubtful debts lamai una liya kan hota na mein allowance for expected loss. Allowance for expected loss account. Allowance for expected loss account. Lamai bukan category ke. Category bukan dari category. Malaysia wade ne allowance for expected loss. Provision for doubtful debts. Malaysia wade ne. Lamai asset. Asset account. Provision for doubtful debts lamai මේ account එක තියෙන against debtors නේ. එතකොට මේක asset වලට categorize වෙන්නේ. drawings වගේ තමයි drawings equity නේ වගේ තමයි මේක ඉන්නේ. මේක asset වලට categorize වෙන assets. Accumulated depreciation account එක මොකද දෙන්නේ? මේ assets වලට එන්නේ. Accumulated depreciation against assets. Clear? Clear lamai ha? Assets වලට categorize වෙන්නේ ha? Assets. Right. Return outward debt goods. lamai return outward මොකද දෙන්නේ? Return outward. Yes, lamai return outward කියලා purchase return නේ, purchase return. Purchases categorized under expenses, then return outward also categorized under expenses. Expense වලට යනවා expense. Right. අද ළමයි pre-valuation reserve ළමයි revaluation reserve කොහොමද එන්නේ? Revaluation reserve equity. Lease creditors, yes, liability. Lease creditors, liability. Revaluation reserve equity, lease creditor, liability. Lease creditor, liability. Right, right. 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 Question number 310. Question number 310. Right. Question number 310. Right. Now I got one. Question number 310. Pujani PLC, a VAT registered company, purchased 708,000 stocks on credit with 18% VAT. And those goods were sold with 20% profit margin on credit. What is the amount of profit earned by the business from this transaction? And second one, what is the amount of VAT liability created from this transaction? What's the answer? I got answers from Himansa. Okay, right. We'll see. Right, Lama, what's the answer? What is the amount of profit earned by the business from this transaction? Profit earned by the business. Question number 310. Question number 310. Right. Purchase price 708,000 including VAT. Including VAT. Purchases including VAT. Including VAT. Then 18% VAT. Then divide by 118. Purchases amount how much? Divide by 118 into 100. Right? Purchase amount किए देने. 708 divided by 118 into 100. Then purchase cost of purchases 600,000. Cost of purchases 600,000. Cost of purchases. Goods were sold with 20% profit margin on rate. 20% profit margin. 20% क्या देना? 20% क्या किए देने? 120,000. Yes, my profit 120,000. Now I make any profit किए देने? 120,000 profit. Then now answer for the A. What is the amount of profit earned by the business from this transaction? 120,000. 120,000 profit earned by the business. 120,000. B. What is the amount of VAT liability created from this transaction? VAT liability. Now main one. VAT on purchases. VAT control account. VAT on purchases. VAT on purchases. Purchase amount 600. VAT amount purchases with VAT 708,000. 108,000 input VAT. VAT on purchases. Okay, VAT on purchases 108,000. Below VAT on sales के देने. मैंने बात में sales value बिल्ला भाई 600,000 plus profit 720,000 into 18% VAT into 18% VAT 720,000 into 18% VAT ये देने 720,000 into 80% VAT 80% VAT का 18% लगाए ये देने 129,600 now we make VAT again make 720,000 into 720,000 into 80% VAT 80% 129,600 मतलब 108,000 VAT on purchase and VAT on sales 129,600 VAT on sales. Then the students what is amount of VAT liability created from this transaction? VAT liability how much? Created by VAT liability. Let us carry it down. 129,600 minus 108,000. 21,600. Clear the net. Clear the net. VAT liability के अलावा clear the net. Clear.
Yes, sir.
Clear है right. Malaysia clear देकर Malaysia only clear.
Yes, sir.
Right. Now कहो तो लक्ष्मण के लगे लक्ष्मण. लक्ष्मण के मतलब ग्रुप पे गिरना है लक्ष्मण के लगा उसमें जाने. क्या हो गया है? क्या? और नहीं तो मैं होगा ना पूरा मेरे बार आई भाई VAT on added value नहीं. VAT on added value. मेरे बार भाई लेसी वाले को हो जाए मेरे बार में VAT on added value. हमारी added value किया जाए 120,000. Added value by the business 120,000. 120,000 added value into 18%. VAT on added value. Added value 120,000 into 18%. Matas से के valuation ने कर दी थी तीन लोग provide वाला. අපේ added value එකට තමයි tax pay කරන්න ඕනේ කියලා. දැන් මෙන්න බලන්න. 120,000 into 18% කී දෙන්නේ?